Donald Trump has zero respect for regular Americans and their rights and their dignity and their freedoms. That's not a surprise, but there's a new book out with a particular quote in it that shows just how evil Donald Trump was when he was president and the potential evil he could do if he ever comes to office again. This refers to the protests last summer and what Donald Trump thought should be done to them.
Michael Bender of the Wall Street Journal, CNN, has new reporting from his new book about the Trump White House. This particularly is about our summer of protests in the streets. He writes, quoting the president here, "That's how you're supposed to handle these people," Trump told his top law enforcement and military officials. "Crack their skulls." Trump also told his team that he wanted the military to go in and beat the expletive out of the civil rights protesters. Bender writes, "Just shoot them," Trump said on multiple occasions inside the Oval Office, according to the excerpts.
And so that's Donald Trump. Donald Trump to his closest advisors in the White House, in the military, police, saying to them, begging them to be blatantly violent against peaceful protesters demanding basic civil rights. African Americans especially, but many other people as well, protesting for basic human dignity in 2020, demanding nothing more than fair treatment, demanding nothing more than a decent life and an opportunity at a decent life. And Donald Trump's response was violence and, yes, murder. As you note there, Trump said, just shoot them. That's Donald Trump informing all of these law enforcement officials that the president wants them to shoot innocent, peaceful protesters, American citizens exercising their fundamental human rights guaranteed by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. This is just such a perfect encapsulation of Donald Trump's proto-fascism, right? Like, we see it here. We see how Donald Trump, if he didn't have people pulling him off the ledge a little bit, then it would have gotten absolutely ugly. Hundreds, thousands of people may have lost their lives if Donald Trump had his way 100%. The clip goes on to say, or the report goes on to say, that Donald Trump was sort of critiqued there by the people in the room saying, "Sir, we can't just murder protesting Americans that are peaceful. We can't do that, sir. That's not American." And he said, "Well, maybe just shoot them in the leg. Maybe they shoot them in the foot or something." But the point is, Donald Trump was ready to jump off the ledge into direct murderous violence against the people. And you might say, "Oh, this is in the past." It isn't. Because remember, this guy wants to be president again. He is still the front runner in 2024. Yes, Ron DeSantis may challenge him. Yes, there's a chance DeSantis could beat him. I know it's not a guarantee that Trump will run and will win the nomination. And I know it's not a guarantee he'll win the office again. But neither is it impossible, and neither should it shock you. And so the man that wants to be president again has shown that when the chips are down, he will murder Americans to preserve his political objectives. And remember, this is also the man whose followers believe, and at least he partially believes, that he can take power back in a coup, that he can take power back through military violence against Biden and the Democrats and the American Constitution. This shows it, folks. Donald Trump wasn't just awful. Donald Trump wasn't just dangerous. Donald Trump was the nearest case the United States has ever had to a fascist dictator. Don't give him a second chance.